grab my snack. Figured grab my snack when I go on live stream because then I get hungry later and I don't want to get up. So, okay. Sun's going down. Boy, I can't wait to see what this looks like in version 2. Woo! I can just imagine. Saw some night pictures. We saw a lot of things today. Night pictures were the latest thing. I kind of, as much as I like the video, I kind of expected it. Not the video. I mean what happened in the video. But we do have a second. If you haven't seen it, check the Wikia. Go over to Run8 Depot. That's where they hosted the video. And Run8 Depot right now. Run8 Depot, if you're not on Facebook, is probably on top of everything. As far as how I have things, I think there's a better communication going on between the guys at Run8 Depot and whoever's providing on the Run8 side. I'm not worried about that at all because Run8 Depot is sharing all their information with the public, whether you're on the forum or not, so it's much appreciated. As long as it's out there, I don't care. That's fine by me. So what train? Train rocking back and forth. I don't know. I'm in Barstow. I don't know. So, we got 90 minutes, and then come midnight, the next arrival will release. Could be a lag going on. No big deal. Sometimes you'll get the lags, or I don't know. I'll go see what he's talking about here. Okay, I see him. Something about rocking back and forth. Right next to the power. Is he on the... Oh, that's not good. Switchy split. Let's see, that one's normal. Okay. Now, something. I don't know what happened there. What happens is the if there was a lag, which is possible, it's hard to tell because he's not. Got one of the better legs, clients 59. No, it looks pretty good. So I don't know what happened. Looking good now. Okay. All's well here. I've seen that happen before where there's a difference between the client and what's on the server, and you'll flick a switch too quick and then you'll lose it. So, anyways, I'll go back to Barstow here. So I was talking about yeah, I was talking about version 2. So, what do you mean it's back to being split again? What the heck? Ay, ay, ay. What's going on? This is like totally strange. See if it comes back out. I mean, I did flick the switch there for a second, but he was stopped, so that shouldn't affect it. Okay. So I'll let Bear watch that. I'm going back to Barstow because, I mean, I got lots of time on my hands, but I don't want to, waste too much time. So, as far as Barstow, I just have to update the matrix from the other night, and then I have got some sorting to do in Old Yard. We were talking about possibly sorting in Bakersfield, but I don't know if that's been agreed upon yet. It's a possibility. I'm going to play it an hour and a half right now from 9:39. I'm just going to go ahead and give my, I guess I'm giving the trim crew another break. In reality, I should bring the hump crew over, but anyways. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's just something's weird. I think once the train's back together, it should be fine. Maybe even after the relinquish, I don't know. But that's just my suggestion. Completely weird. It's not happening again, is it? I really want to do some stuff with Barstow here. I'm not fooling around with this. Yeah, when there's ever an anomaly or something like that that's acting weird and people are noticing it, the best thing to do is just relinquish, get off the server, reboot if necessary, and then come back on. Now, sometimes the server could be the issue. Looks okay to me. He's relinquished, so I'm not going to touch it. That's the best. That's basically that's always worked for me. Okay, let's deal with Barstow here. So I'm going to use this up to about 11 o'clock or so. I'm not measuring a perfect time. There's no way I'm going to use 90 minutes. Now it is single crew tonight. Only because we don't need two crews to do this. There's no way. And I was putting this the other day. I actually put the instructions up 2 days ago, but nobody really seemed like they wanted to take it. Likely only one crew required is basically what I've put in there. So, Boron, I guess, has arrived back. Yeah, it's back in the arrival yard. So that'll be good for the 24th. And then tomorrow I'll go ahead and if it hasn't already, I'll import or make sure everything's imported for the current cycle, because we're getting to that next. So what do we got here? So I'm gonna do one. I'll go one at a time here, just to see. So we got humped. And yeah, there was a video tonight. I'll talk about the video a tiny bit for version 2, and it had to deal with crew changes, AI, as well as the passenger stops. So it looked very impressive, to say the least. Now, once this is set up, I will be able to get rid of Temple.
because everything else after this, yeah, the next cycle there will not be. Temple's already out of the current cycle, so we don't have to worry about that. I'll delete that comment, get that out of there. See what else is going on. Okay. So yeah, hump and trim usually runs together. But when there's not enough work to do, then that's fine with running one crew. The whole idea with the hump and trim running together is so that basically, if you're working in the same time space, you don't want to be messing around by doing a little bit of humping and doing a little bit of trimming within the same 30 minutes or whatever. Well, right now we got 90 minutes each. Now, I don't know if that's what the question's going to be about, but okay. That's So that's why I put it in the instructions. I could have put it up forum post, and I know I've seen people who are some I shouldn't say people because they're admins actually who are posting very long, detailed instructions. That's great. The problem, and this is my experience, this is why I like the way Barstow's set up. For me personally, I don't have to post any detailed instructions. All I gotta do is change a few lines and boom, everything else is pretty much in itself. What'll happen is I will run trim. Technically I'm on the clock right now even though I haven't punched in. And I got 90 minutes to do diddly squat, really, at this point, so it's not going to matter. And then once we're done, I'm going to adjust that 90 right out, the hump and the trim. It'll be adjusted right out to catch up with the current time. So basically this is a lull. The hump and the trim's not that active. And I'm trying to think when the next arrivals are set. We got a 24th in there. The 20th is the next one at midnight tonight. That'll be dual, because what I'll do is I'll catch up the clock. We're still 90 minutes behind. So if it's, I don't know what time it is right now on the system. 6:30, 7, I don't know. We're coming up to 7 a.m. I think, 0700. So technically we're all the way back to 0530 right now for hump and trim work. Or I should say 0545 or 0547 because that's the time on the clock and I'm using the next hour or this whole hour and a half to wind that down. So 24th is the next one. Tomorrow night, unless there's takers for a hump and a trim crew, Mike and I will probably run it. There'll be 30 minutes on the clock as of midnight, and then that'll be used towards that. Boron Local's the next one on the 24th. There's Victorville's another one I got to set up for the 22nd. I don't think there's any others right now. So that'll work out okay. Let's see what else we got here. I just want to make sure there's nothing coming my way here. The HPT went up to 1.9, it means you didn't have memued. I gotta answer that one, hang on. So can we use no? Oops. Alright. So I gotta get back to work here, folks. I gotta get this. I got time, but I gotta get this going here. Don't worry about the rest of the stuff. If you any other questions or suggestions, concerns, or whatever, just post a message in the forum. So, what we got here? God damn it! I hate having to go back and forth in between those. Okay. I'm going to ignore that for now until I get this set up. So I don't have two screens, so I have to go back and forth, and it's just a pain. I can answer some chats and all that, but when I'm doing this, unfortunately, it's just a pain. Okay. And of course, these are separated by a whole whack. So 101, I'll start with that. I'll just go by track just to make sure. So this is more the yard master side of things. Okay, so 101 was moved out to self departure 3. Self departure 3 has $785. Am I in the right one? I am in the right one, right? I don't think I am. Yeah, I am. Okay. 85. Which is right. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. 9671. Oh, come on. Also, be happy when we get these sheets, the formulas, downgraded, because there's so much crap in this right now. It is so slow. Okay. Now I forget what my tonnage was. So 83, 85, South 3. I can't remember what my tonnage was. 9671. Go over to Run Depot, 9671. 671. Before I do that, of course, I'll show you the stuff over on if you wanted to see some of the stuff. Go over to Run8 Depot, check this out. I won't run the video here, but this is some pretty cool stuff. Go to there. They have all the updates, all the new screenshots, pretty much most of them. I have seen a few extra ones. There's a couple night shots that came in tonight. But there's Selkirk. There's tons of stuff here. This has got a pretty good compilation. There's Run8 Train Simulator Facebook page, and there's also Run8 Insider, which I use. So they got some really good stuff on there. So they have these guys here. If you're not into Facebook, which I really don't like Facebook that much, they're pretty good. And of course, I go into here to use the engine calculator. And I forgot my tonnage already. I knew that was going to happen. 9671. Okay. Let's not forget that again. I should have put that in there first, but then I realized since I was there, I wanted to use it. 2.4 calculate. Yeah. Ooh. So I'll use a 3.3. I'm going to put a build onto that one too. So that's another reason why I didn't put into the time right away. Ah, shoot. Dang it. What train are we dealing with here? H-bar lag 3. Okay, where am I here? Is it H-bar lag? Or is it M? It must be M-bar lag. I don't know why I said H. Okay. Build. My mouse wheel sucks. Build. Barstow route. Next. Self-departure. 3. Okay, that'll put the build into there, so 101 is done. Wow, I'm not going to have much time to switch the way it's going. That's alright. Hopefully I won't be too much longer. So there's the build up. I'll insert a comment here. So we got 3.3. Crew change. I can resolve that now. I can get rid of that old one. Okay, 102 should be West Colton now. Have I actually put any? I haven't even had any cars for West Colton yet, which is funny because I took Temple out of the equation. 103 should have 19. And you get North 5 out of there. 103 should have 19. And it does. Hello, Mr. Moon. Okay, we got 21 more cars coming into South 1. I think they might all be there now. Nope. Yep, okay. Yeah, there's your 21. The 40 got moved over to self-departure 1. There's our 40. So 40. And then 21 here. Alrighty. We got 105 here. Sometimes I wonder if I should just put this back in order. Okay, I got a green on 105. So it should be 3. Should be. I'll assume it is, but we'll double check. 105. I think I can see them from here. Yeah, 3 acid cars. And 106. 106 doesn't look like we've got anything going on. There's nothing marked off for it. Barky, barky doggies. So I should put 32. 32 for 107. Should be. And it is. Alright, so 108. Why didn't I mark those in? That's weird. I'm not too sure why I didn't, but I'm going to do it now anyways, just so... Okay, that's stocked and I don't have to do it because I already did it there, so let me turn that off. Stockton I've already done. 108. I should have had the markers up here. Normally I do that, just like that one. Okay, everything else should be okay. Should. Just checking, yeah. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so here we go. 108 should have, and I think I already said that, 31. And it does. So I put 31 there. It's 10:02. Might run to 11:15 since I'm not running the switcher, but we'll see if I even need it. I'm going to be making an adjustment at the end of it anyways, and then I'll get, while I'm doing this, hopefully it'll be relaxing enough that I will, what the heck, oh there, 111's, or 109 should be 11. Gotta zoom back out here. And it is. So yeah, and then hopefully it's relaxing enough where I can start talking about version 2 again. So I do want to talk about it, but of course I gotta concentrate too, so not all fun and games, unfortunately. 110. Alright. 110 should be up to 31. And it is. So far so good. So this is where the double check comes into handy for the yard masters, and everything is good. So 111 I had the warning there, the 47 for the watt. That's why, because, whoa, easy. I don't know what I did. I just hit escape. I think I had the right mouse button down while I was doing it. Okay, so let me just check 111, because something was... I had an adjustment to move over to departure, but I'm not too sure exactly when it happened, which is okay. So I got 17 in there, which means... looks like I did it afterwards. So what this should mean here is the 17 were put in afterwards, which should put me at 81 and then 17 in the bowl. The 17, as I said, they went in afterwards. I'm going to double check to make sure that 81 is correct for Watt. Hopefully South 5 isn't too overfilled. Looks like it's okay. And it is 81. Let me just double check my other end here. Now I usually yeah, we still got plenty of room. So that's good. Well, I wouldn't say plenty of room. We got a little bit of room, but I forget where I was in there. 17 for 111. I think I checked that. Yep, okay. So that's good. 112 has got a marker for another 12, so that should 112 should come up to 34. Oh, I don't want that. 112 should come up to 34, and it is. So all that is just a double check to make sure everything is as it says. If one is out, then you have to find out what happened. Sometimes it's a mishump, sometimes you have to search everything, but as long as they add up, the count should be fine, everything's good. So now we're getting to our 114s now. Oops. I think I had instructions 10 temples for Kansas City, which is what I have it set for now. I'm going to turn that into a gray for special instructions, which I'll put here. That lines up with that. It could be as a common or whatever, but that's basically telling me, okay, they're in 114 where they belong, because Temple is going to be changed to Kansas City. We don't have to do it just yet. Once we have to drill 114, or sorry, once we have to trim 114, that's when we're going to put it into Kansas City, because that's going to be a retag. We're changing all the temples. All temples being retagged to Kansas City, as the comment says up there. So let's just see what our 114s otherwise are looking at. I see a 9 and a 3 down below. I don't know why I got a 0 there. Why I have it highlighted, but anyways. I'm going to just add the numbers in, so that should put me to 16. And 3. Then I'm going to do a count on 114 and see how we are for numbers. And we should be good. Everything else has been set up. I'm not worried about that little gap in the blue because that's going to all disappear pretty soon. And 22, 32, 35 into 114 now. So let's see what we got. 35 it should be. So 3, 26, 27, 29 I got. Unless I'm missing one. No, obviously I'm missing one. Well, 16, 17, 18, 19. Actually, I got more than that. 3. Do that again. 3. I got 19. I don't know. 114 is one of those weird tracks, but I already got 19. I'm not going to worry about it too much because it's probably some other oddball thing. Because it's a mix, I'm not too worried about it. So there's your tempos right there. Yeah, we already checked those, so that's good. So what I'll do is I'm not expecting any more. Should be okay, I think, but we're not 100% sure. There could be some tags coming out. So now I am taking the temples and I'm going to tag those for Kansas City. These are retags. Normally you wouldn't have to do something like that, but that's what that's there for. Those are the 10 that were marked. I think everything else is okay on that track. And nope. I don't think it was quite that. Crap. Did I do it right? I don't know if I did. Is there more than I thought there was? Maybe that's why I got so much for some reason. Seems like there is. There's a Barstow at the end, that's fine. I'll do that. Who, me? Well, no, it's actually, I'm not even got to the switching yet. Okay, there's where I got more coming in here. I have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so maybe that explains why I was missing 6. Somewhere, somewhere in there I missed it. Okay, so that's 16. Let me put that back to blue. And what are we at? 10:12 p.m., so that's good. I'll switch this over to September 19th. Departure yard is the same. The other yards are not. They're old dates. I haven't even been doing them. Okay. So that's all that for there. And that's right at the top, so that's good. Alright. So we're up to date for that. I'm not worried about changing these right now. I'm within the 90 minutes. So let's go back over to the old yard and just do a little bit of sorting, see how it's like. Now, the last one to do this was Mike. He was working at this end, I was working at the others, so I'm going to probably do a combination of both. I could probably end up doing it too, but we'll see. He's got the engine set up over here, I think. Yeah, okay. Oops, I'm set up on something here. Fish. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. Should be okay now. That was opened up, that's why. Okay, let's see what he was doing. There's a few things, and unfortunately it's getting dark now because I don't know if he got them all together or not. Yeah, I don't like this boron local coming into this yard like this. When a train arrives, don't move the boron local power down here right away. It's not needed because all it does is it's taking up space. And I saw the post on the forum. I should have said something, but by then it's too late. The power's there. Now it's in the way. See what's happening here? We had an extra track that we had opened up, and now it's basically useless to do anything. Because look, I had cars down here, which are the Cargills. I'm gonna have to put it into another one. See, he was starting to do it. Okay, well, let's see what I can do. Yeah, power should go. Power shouldn't just be sitting in a yard. The track's too valuable. Considering it's 0700 and it doesn't leave till 12. I mean, basically you take a crew, the engine's there. Yes, there's a crew that could take it, but your crews will always start near the shops anyways, as opposed to starting in a yard. They wouldn't run it down. You'd start from the yard, and that's where you'd begin. So we got Reo-X hoppers on this side. That's fine. So this is all of our Cadiz stuff here. I'm going to have to move the power over to here then, I think. Logically, if it's going to be for Cadiz, then you'd want to have it over in this side of the yard. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, because we still got Cadiz stuff here too, and Reo-X, which is fine. That can be all Cadiz. I'm going to leave it alone for a minute. I've got to get the hump power back towards the hump by midnight Eastern. It's 10:17 right now. So we've got our Cargill empty grain cars here. So that's a good start. I don't know how much room we have. Let me just see here. The other thing I want to do is be able to pump it in from the other end if I can. So we got some here, that's fine. Just wondering how much sorting we really have. Bakersfield's going to come back with us. Barstow acid, Barstow hoppers, and grain, so it's kind of a mix. What are we? Are we a mix here too? Okay, perfect. Nope. Okay, so the hoppers here. Is it all hoppers? Okay, that works. Okay, so he's got the grain set up. Does he have the grain set up there? I thought he did. Yeah, he did. Okay. So he's got the standard hoppers, which could go here, but, well, yeah, we should be okay. I think we're okay to go down track 1. Nope. It's still a mix. So I'm going to have to find another track. Track 3, maybe? Nope. Dang it. This is where I run out of tracks real quick. This is why I don't want to plug up tracks. He was going that way. Okay. That's Cargill. But he's got boxcars here. The 6 track over. Okay, that'll work. So we'll set it up for the 6 track over. Cargill's not too bad right there. So that's where we'll go. So yeah, that video today was very interesting. It was probably one of the more telling videos. There's actually a lot in it that tells a lot. I don't know how far away they are, but considering that they weren't showing anything and they're still showing a lot. Now they took the week. They obviously didn't do anything on the weekend. I don't know what the team schedules are, or if they're doing extensive last beta testing, or if I'm just imagining things. Just excited and want to see it come out. But they originally said September, October. So definitely in the realm of possibility. Honestly, I was thinking it was going to come out on the weekend, the way things were going. I've still looked several times today thinking that it might come out. Not several times, but several times this evening, I suppose. Thinking that it might come out, and it hasn't done it yet, which is okay. You know, there's no expectations there. It's basically what I'm thinking. Okay, so we got Anya there is just saying that he's going to go ahead and build the Barlac, which is why I put that build up there, so that's good. I'm out of his way, so. And by us confirming, we had to confirm the numbers first and get the tonnage. That was how we were able to determine how much units we needed and everything, so that worked out good. Alright, so now I gotta run back this way, I think. But yeah, the video was very, very interesting. Good look at the grain cars beside me. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I was gonna set up some kicking at the other end. I still might do it actually on the way out, but we'll see. I gotta make sure I got a way out to begin with, so that remains to be seen. And if not, I'll have to work from this end. Ideally, what I like to do is I like to set up at this end of the yard because it all comes rolling this way. I prefer to set up a braking zone or a buffer car at the end, and then I'll take a string and I'll start kicking from the other end. Sometimes if I really want to transfer something, I can transfer something all the way from local yard right into old when it's set up properly. But you have to have the car there to stop it because you really don't want to be focusing on. I mean, it's not prototypical. I mean, obviously they'd be, controlling the handbrakes and such. But when you're trying to simulate a four-man crew or whatever the heck the case may be for a yard, you want to be able to, know what's going on. So I'll jump out there. I think I'm okay for length. Oh yeah. The number here actually goes the opposite way. Not the opposite way of any of the other naming conventions. It's just I'm used to counting it that way, and I always forget what number and track that is. Yeah, it was kind of cool. The video they showed a human control train. I think just as an example was. He was working the yard at Needles, just throwing around some bare tables or whatever the heck he was doing. And then he had two intermodal trains on, I forget the name, the way the trackages are there, let me see. Yeah, 1 and 2. There was two intermodal trains that were passing each other on 1 and 2. They did their crew change at the depot, and then another passenger came, a westbound came, after that meet and did the station stop on Main 3. It was really cool how they did it. There's a link in the wiki up for that as well. So it was really cool. Very impressive. A lot of rooms, possibly still. I'm not too sure. Okay, this is where we get into the grain cars. Okay, that's all right. Looks like I might have one open track, perhaps. Nope. So much for that idea. So that's the regular hoppers. Okay, never mind. That's the one that I just came from. What's the one beside it then? Is that where the engine is? I think that's where the engine is right now. Alright. Then we get more grain cars. Oh, sorry, also the loads for San Bernardino. Okay. Oh, that's got work to do too. Dang it. Well, it's gonna get interesting real quick. Yeah, that whole one track screwed me right up. Ugh. Yeah, why would you put it there? You had a crew that was sitting down there ready to take it over, and then the boron local comes in. Ay. If you're not sure where to put it, just keep it in the arrival yard. Because now I'm trapped. I can think of is I can go down track 1. No, where's the one I want here? Hang on a second here. Actually, I'm going to take track 3. I'll take track 3 with me. That's all, you know. And it doesn't have to be a perfect sort right now anyways. This is just kind of... But I'm going to take 3. Much more. We were talking about blocking local yard, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that. In fact, I haven't heard any more about the boxcars. I know we can... See, that's the other thing too. Hold on a second. I know there was talk about boxcars that, but I hadn't heard how many they could use. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so we got Cadiz boxcars. See, that car types, that doesn't matter. As long as they're Cadiz, that's okay. Yeah, the Cadiz, once it's set for Cadiz, it really doesn't matter. Car type doesn't matter. Um, I think basically Mike might have got confused by that, or either that or was already set up that way. But the Cadiz could stay together. It was anything. The only time we separate is like if it's just sitting at Barstow, so you got your hoppers, your acid. That makes it easy to move. The box cars, I didn't get a definite answer, I don't think, as to how many they need or if they're really short or what. So I almost want to leave some. Or I could always come back in later on. Let me just get the let me just get 3 out for now. Figure that out later. I might be able to throw actually I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch this around. Dave's still on, so have to go there. The thing with the box cars is what ends up happening is we sometimes need them for boron, but we don't need that many usually. And there's at times where Bakersfield runs out, so that's why we set it to Barstow. I'll have to look more to it and feel safe as to what I'm sending. And the fact that Cadiz is separated right now, like you got your box cars on one track, I think there's some other stuff, that's okay. But they'll just go back together. Once Cadiz local is built, they just go back together. They don't have to be separated by car types, especially when they're alone heading over there, because they just go off territory anyways. The whole purpose of separating the car types is when we need so many acid or so many that. Because what was happening is boron, I'm going to get so many cars I needed for this and so many cars I needed for that. And that's where it comes into handy. But you definitely want to keep some box cars around, but we don't need all of them, I don't think. We came up about 5 short. Okay. reason why the reefers go automatically to Bakersfield tag is because they're not needed anywhere else. So I think they come off of Cadiz, I think. So that's where they come from. So what I'm going to do, yeah, it's 10:39. I'm going to get this down a little ways. I'm going to stop right at 11, and then I will possibly make up a plan for midnight, or effective midnight. Yeah, they got a tree. Hopefully I got room to get past the trees. This was the lead we came off of, so should be okay. Oops, wait a minute. I want to be reversed. Yeah, I could send him down now, but we'll see. I really want to send some down now, to be honest. Okay. Let's play around with this here. We got a lot. Even if I was to send half. Well, I'm not too sure. Boron's not going to get back. He's going to be too late getting back. Dang, I got to get some now. This is probably the last opportunity I have. Because I am heading that back. So, yeah. Last opportunity I have to bring some cars down there, because I don't know if I'll get another chance to get into Old Yard. I mean, they probably will. Wait a minute, hang on a second here. Hang on. Pump's due for the break. Trim's kind of taking a break right now. The heck with it. I made up my mind. The hell with it. We got time later, because there's another lull that's straight ahead, as far as I can tell. So I just put on my eyes on the back unit just to light it up a bit. Beats the flashlight. The lighting's not as good. Okay, so we got a run through track now. Yeah, kids will build it around 12 o'clock. The local will probably be the one responsible for it, so. By rights, I'm not even supposed to touch it. So what happens is the boron local runs 0500. I don't know how long it takes, but really I shouldn't be touching it till at least 0900, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. So I'm not going to worry about it just yet. I don't think we're going to need it. It's an extra crew that's there if we need it, but we're talking about actually doing a little bit more sorting. Pre-sorting. I think what we might do is make it an optional thing. Okay, so he's crossing a north departure lead for the south departure. Okay, so he's in. I'm going to go down the local lead. I have plenty of time, then I'm going to balance my power out, or balance the time out. So I'll leave the boron local power there. So I didn't get to do much sorting tonight, but that's okay. And the sorting that's already been done has been pretty good, so I'm kind of catching up as it was. Oops. Ooh, I feel tired tonight. A little early today. have an open track. Last I checked, we had an open track, and well, it doesn't matter anyways because I can access the neighbors, but there should be an open track. In fact, there's probably two of them. I'm not too sure about that. Power down here. Just cool. Nice one. Make sure the switch is fine for me. She's hard to say. Yeah, I came from locally here. I was going to say I should be able to. Perfect. Should be able to get right back to my hub position at the top of the hour. I'm just going to make an adjustment and make a entry. I could, but I mean the whole purpose of that is just to make sure that our time is adjusted properly, so just put in an adjustment because I'd have to adjust the one anyway, so. Some cars down there, I think. We should have plenty of time to add the whatever empties we need. It's good to get these Bakersfields out of there, so we know they're gone. For sure. Oh, the trim power. Dang it. Okay. Well, I knew I had an open track, but that's right. I came in with the trim power, so it's okay. I'll go down for you.
gotta do a plan for Barstow for tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do it just yet. I might post a message either. I got no more than 15 minutes tops. It's getting past my bedtime. It's getting close now. But yeah, like I said, I saw the video. I saw some night shots tonight too, and they look pretty amazing. Generally, the night shots, I loved how the city looked. It reminded me of the old Flight Simulator pictures. But going back to the video too was definitely movement in the clouds, which was really cool. I didn't spot it at first, and then I started playing around with YouTube. And sure enough, you could see the movement of the clouds, and I thought that was really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. It's not like your old. I think MSTS had it of something, or I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was kind of a generic thing, where just kind of the background kind of rotated. So this looked a lot more genuine looking. I don't know how that's going to work, but just the fact that you have that in there alone is to me a huge addition. So let's go
something like percentage of cloud cover. I know eventually they're talking about real world weather, all kinds of different things, but I don't expect. My expectations aren't to expect real world weather or any of those other things, but who knows? They might go by weather data again. He's got some weather data from temperature data, so I can see percentage of cloud cover being one of them. It wouldn't surprise me. Say when it's coming out. I really am not 100% sure, but it's got to be close. I mean, this many pictures, it's I mean, we were just wanting pictures and videos for so long. Now it's getting to the point where it's teasing. Off to the side in West Bolton, you'd see all those lights. Just like, wow. And I don't know if they're exactly what they're doing, if they're playing around with, like you see, you got the lights out there, but it's way more. I don't know if they're actual physical lights or if it's some kind of background effect. It just looks cool. My guess is they are actual physical lights because they just look amazing. They got the memory to play around with it. I don't know if there's repeating algorithms. just want to make sure we got instructions in for September 20th. Yeah, this ain't gonna take long with 49 cars. So we got the release. So let's see what we got here. We got that's good. Bell's at 6 o'clock. Hang on a second here. Yeah, he's on standby. Yeah, we're already at 6. We're already at 7. That's what I thought. Blah. Stockton ain't running today, or this part 1 here. Nope. Okay. So I got this one. God. It's gonna be 21 car train. Okay. Not gonna put the build right away though, I'm gonna need it. So it's gonna fall afterwards. Yeah, that's a small train. Alright. Not waiting for boron either. That'll be way too late. It's either that or I cancel it. But I doubt that. I'll probably let it go. I'll wait for the 21 cars. It's going to be a really short one, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So, what do we got here? We're coming up to 7:30, so I'm going to put that one in. Well, it's 11:11 already. Dang it. I'm not worried about 12 o'clock. Actually, I'm going to have to now. 28 departure, 31 bowl, so that's going to go. It's going to have to go first. That won't have to go until after. That will be okay. And a 1900, or that's the same bell. It's not the 1900 one, so that's okay. Oh, I haven't changed the. We got to be able to do that too. I'm gonna have to. That's okay though. They're roughly gonna be the same. But we don't have the new counts in, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. Because these are the old counts. I can tell by looking at them. So what I'll do is I'm going to put a standby. But that's okay because everything else should be okay. I just realized that is going to be a Kansas City. I don't know what's going on there just yet. If there's more coming in. I'm not too sure what's going on here. Okay, off sub. So I'm not too sure how much room I got in 114. 106 is fine. Let me just see what 114 looks like. And then we'll probably call it the night, and I'll post a message explaining what the game plan is. 114 is fine. Alright, so San Diego. So stand by for count update. Trim right now, I guess the plan would be blah blah. Let's see. See what track's available first for Bell. North departure 2, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Shoot, let me take a look again. Yeah, north departure 5. So I have that set up for N5. Kansas City doesn't matter. Actually, I'm not putting it in the departure yard. I am I'll keep that as a transfer note. I got the note there anyways for that. So trim. First thing I gotta do is get trim pass. And then, well, Tulsa will be later on. So, okay, so Tull will be next. And Bell. So pass before hump, then Tull during, Bell after hump. San Diego inbound R1 after pass is trimmed. And then I'll go to the Barstow time to update our remaining. So I'm going to put an additional 90 onto that. We'll put that up to 180. That'll put that up to 140. I think that will, yeah. So 30 will get added on at midnight. Everything else is okay for that. And, yeah, I'll get out of the depot there. So that's about it. I just got to make a quick forum post and then I'm headed off to bed. Nothing else left. Did I eat my turkey bite earlier? I think I did. I can't remember. I should have anyways. Yeah, I probably did. think I did. Maybe I don't know. Did I? Did I not? Yeah, I had a snack beforehand, so I'm still hungry a little bit, but oh well. So, yeah, that's about it for tonight then. Yeah, again, I didn't get too much to talk about version 2. I'm just looking forward to it, so it's going to be really good by the sounds of it. I can always check the page and be surprised if it's in. So this is what I do. I do this several times a day right now, just to see. Do a little bit of a refresh. No, not there yet, but I don't think it's going to be much longer, but I could be wrong. Who knows? If not, then they're getting a lot of hits on their website. Mostly them, a lot of them are from me. So, that's about it. So, I'll talk to you later. See ya.